Laila, let's talk about you for a second, if that's okay with you.
That's okay with me.
Great. So, dressed in orange, very bright and festive color. You are an actress. You also write and produce your own short films, right?
I do. I mostly do sketch comedy. But yeah, I'm working, hopefully, the beginning of next month, I'm going to be working on a new sketch that I wrote. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be posting that shortly after. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you give us any juicy tidbits about it?
It's called Talk Decoded. And essentially it's formatted like an educational video, but it's basically teaching people like what men and boys will say versus what they actually mean in different scenarios. But there is a disclaimer that not all men partake in this behavior, but I think it'll be pretty funny. So I'm looking forward to filming.
You're trying to say that men sometimes say something differently than they mean?
Never. Yes, absolutely what I'm saying.
Hey!
Not all men, though. I love that
you had all. Yeah, I did. And there actually will be a disclaimer in the video.
That's so funny.
Yes.
Yeah, because somebody's gonna be like, well, not all men, or hey, I'm a man and I don't say that stuff. I resent that.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a joke, dummy.
Yes, have to keep it PC over here. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Mm-hmm. When are you gonna shoot that?
Hopefully the beginning of next month. I wrote it a while ago and was planning to film, and then everything with the pandemic and everything happened, so that kind of got pushed back. So yeah, hopefully the beginning of next month. Take like a day to shoot it and then edit it and then get it out there as fast as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but looking forward to it.
Obviously we can't really go out for auditions right now. Things are kind of slowed down. What do you usually get cast as? Do you have like a type that you usually get?
It's been interesting. It's a little all over the place. But usually I had a commercial agent and I would usually either go out for, I'm half Egyptian, so I would go out for like hijab wearing Muslim women, or like sexy, crazy Latina. So very different, but yeah, those are.
Even though you have no Hispanic in you, right?
Zero.
But people can't tell. You're like, yeah, I'm Hispanic, whatever. I'm from Paraguay.
Ethnically ambiguous. That's what I go with. Ethnically ambiguous. But yeah.
Is there a role?
Like the mean girl? I go out for like the mean girl and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
No, you play it well. We've seen your short films where you do this kind of move.
I know, and yeah, it's all pretend. I'm super nice.
We can vouch for that, right, Mike?
Yeah, I can vouch for that for sure.
Oh, Thank you.
Now, Laila, is there a role or a type that you've always wanted to play, or a genre? Like, have you ever always wanted to be in sci-fi, or have you always just wanted to play the wacky neighbor like Kramer, or do you want to be like a psycho? I
love like action comedy, or like a show like Brooklyn Nine-Nine or something like that. I would love to be on something like that where it's...
Hey, WTF, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that would be, I think, I would love to do something that still involves humor, but also involves, some action and stuff like that. Like I watched The Spy Who Dumped Me last night.
I've been wanting to see some Mila Kunis
fun.
or something.
Yeah. So stuff, the comedy and the action. Yeah. Yep.
You also write and produce your own projects. Have you ever considered, or have you ever worked on just writing a full feature-length script or a pilot?
I wrote a pilot. I wrote 2 pilots, and I'm working on rewriting one of them right now, which is like a whole other beast, I feel like. But I'm enjoying that. I'm enjoying that a lot. It's just that the fun thing about, I feel like, the sketch writing is like I come up with an idea and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get some of my friends together and we're just gonna like film it in a day. Whereas with a pilot, like I'm on like my third rewrite right now, and even when it's done, it's like, okay, now what do I do? You know. But
well, if you get a pilot picked up, we'll have you back, and we will watch the first of your pilot.
Yay!
We'll dissect it.
Like it. Yeah.
And we'll be like, scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it? We'll be like, 10.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to put a bunch of British humor in it, and it'll be great.
Ryan would love that. He's shaking his head yes right now.
Michael, what would you cast Laila as if you were a casting director?
I would cast her as a ethnically ambiguous sweetheart.
Oh yeah, like a rom-com. Have you ever done a rom-com thing? Like any kind of romantic comedy, short film that you've written or role that you've gone out for?
I wrote like a very short romantic comedy kind of film. Yeah. I did that. And then I'll go out for them every once in a while, but yeah. But I would love to.
That sounds cool. And you're all over social media, right? So people can check you out on social media, your Instagram, your Twitter.
Not on Twitter, but Instagram.
Good. Twitter's crazy, dude.
Yeah. I think I have an account, but I don't do anything with it. So Instagram.
Great. We will include all of that information in the description box below. Also, anything else that people might want to know about, like maybe your IMDb page, they can check out all of your cool projects.
Yeah.
We can check out how many Fallingtower short films you've been in. What is it, like?
Yes, there's a few.
1? Is it 1 or 2?
There's a couple that I've like been in, and then you guys have had some of my content on your page.
That's right. Yeah, quite a few now. Then actually, in total, that's true.
Yeah.
And our buddy Darth was in it. No, you guys check it out. Laila's got some great stuff. We'll link the some of the short films she's done on her own. Other times she's done some, and we put it actually on this channel. Really good stuff. She's one of those up and coming YouTube stars. Really exciting. Really good stuff. Anyway, so we'll include all that in the description box below. Right, Michael?
Thank you.